Hey guys, it's Simon Masunda. I'm the founder of Masunda Productions, and this is a video of how I made my first film. Yes, so if you don't know, I've made a short film called Lost. It's out on my channel. Should give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment, do whatever, show some love. And I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, so going into how I made it. Now you're probably thinking I probably made it with a nice camera, DSLR things. Actually no, I didn't really make it with a camera. To be honest, this camera isn't even mine, I can't lie. But yeah, I just utilized my phone. I use an iPhone 11. So throughout the duration of the film, many of the scenes that I just used was my iPhone, and I feel like this is a new generational thing where even a lot of commercials and adverts are actually filmed on smartphones. So I thought nowadays it's like you can easily become a filmmaker. Just have a phone, have a mic. The phone comes with a mic and get shooting, man. So that's how I started to make my own film. I was also able to get a couple of actors, a couple of people to actually help me film, which were at the time my housemates. Shout out to these guys who volunteered to be a part of the production as actors and to be able to film some scenes. So more so, I'm the person that kind of likes to be behind the camera, because when you're behind the camera, you've got control and you kind of know what you're doing. So I believe this was something that was a bit hard, where I had to kind of direct and show you that this decision, you have to move it this side. By the way, if you have a gift in acting, don't hide it. Let's get into contact, let's network. I'm looking for actors. I've got a storage of scripts and films to make, but I need the actors to make them. So therefore, if you've got a gift in acting, or you really want to get into it, you really want to be a part of this production, definitely hit up my DMs on Instagram. And yeah, let's get to work. A wise man once told me that sometimes if you haven't gone through the darkness, you wouldn't realize that Christ is the only light. And I'm a true witness of that. Yes, so why I made Lost. I believe it's more so aligned with the vision with Masunda Productions, presenting real life situations and kind of showcasing that Christ is the light. And I feel like Lost more so kind of portrayed that, if it didn't let me know. But like in the aspect of where you could lose everything, but you can't lose Christ. Christ is your restorer. Christ is the one that can turn things around for you. And that was kind of the message that I was kind of going for. You could lose everything, you can never lose Christ. Hey, the girls, they can go, the money can go, the prosperity can go, but Christ, he said, he will never leave you nor forsake you. So yes, where I went wrong, my mistakes. I'm come to show you my mistakes, because yes, I made mistakes, I can't lie. If you didn't see mistakes there, yes, I did make mistakes. But one of the mistakes I did make was time. Honestly, it took me way longer than it should have to actually create this film. And I apologize for the views. There was even people asking me, hey, when's this coming out? When is it coming out? I was like, yeah, don't worry, I'm just doing something. Nah. Nah, it took me way too much time, and I feel like it was because when I planned it, there were certain things that I wasn't sure of. There were certain things that I didn't plan effectively in terms of what I actually had, the number of actors I had, and the amount of resources that I was able to work with. So I feel like that kind of delayed the process to the point where actually some scenes actually had to be cut out. It was supposed to be longer, but certain scenes actually be cut out because I didn't actually have the place or the people to actually act out those scenes. So it was more so an underestimate of like what I actually needed, and that's what kind of delayed. So I had to very much compromise a lot. I feel like that's one of the mistakes, or the adjustments of how I overcame my mistakes, was compromise. I had to compromise a lot I had to shoot new scenes to which I wasn't actually initially part of the script. But overall, we did get it done. Also, as well, aspect ratios. Throughout the film, the aspect ratios of some of the scenes were not good at all. And that's what I was saying earlier, like how I like to be behind the camera because I kind of know like what I need to do, what angles I need to take. So some of the footage that I had didn't really have a good aspect ratio, to the point where some scenes my head was getting cut off, and I couldn't see the full picture in some scenes. So that was something that I made some mistakes with, but you know, you live and you learn, and it's all about improving as well. Yes, so how I could have improved. I would say therefore more planning and more effective planning in terms of what I actually have, who I'm working with, and what is actually possible. I feel like if I had more planning and more preparation, I could have actually done it more so in a short time, because the short film is not too long. Originally, it should have been maybe about 10 minutes. But I believe with much more of an effective plan and a more of a specific plan could have enabled me to improve it much more. And also commitment. I'll be honest, these were times where I was in uni and the assignments were pulling through and there was a lot going on, but I definitely believe I could have been a bit more committed to, you know, the production of Lost. There was times where I was just getting demotivated. I was looking at my movie and I was like, hey, this thing, yeah, how can I make it better? How can I make it? So there was times where I was demotivated, and I was even times where I was thinking, should I even complete this thing? But I thought, you know what I'm saying, this movie is not more so just for myself, it's not just for content, but it's also to be able to help others who may be going through similar situations and realizing that, you know, Christ is the light. So I thought, you know, it's more so, rather than being selfish and just giving up on the project, I thought, let me strive to kind of push through to the end. So I'll say more so to improve with future films and future series to which I'm going to produce. Is therefore to be a bit much more committed. Of all the losses I took, I believe it was time to take the last loss that would end it all. I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you really like the video. Like I said, if you haven't seen it already, check out Lost. I believe it's a blessed film. Hopefully it can really edify you. Let me know in ways how I could have improved for filmmakers that may be watching. And yeah, there should be more content coming out soon. Be watchful. And like I said, if you want to get in touch, hit up my Instagram, DM me, let's talk and let's get us so much more productions in place. More grace, guys. There should be more content soon. I'll try to be more committed this time, and you should be seeing this face a bit much more, and others as they avail themselves to show their acting skills and be a part of this amazing journey. I'm out. It's Simon Masunda. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that things. I never thought I'd say something like this, you know. YouTube. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's stay in touch.